the US Supreme Court has a similar requirement: citizen, age.
Those are, you can physically,
Yes,
you can checklist. Yes.
Like we had in the 73 Constitution. Even when the US Congress sought to introduce new qualifications of this kind at a particular period of time, in Powell versus McCormick, the US Supreme Court struck it down. They said no. The Constitution has given a list of qualifications. Congress cannot add to that list of qualifications. That's where we stop. So the courts in other places have gone the other way. They've said, here is
Mr. Mazloom, like, speaking for myself, we'll have to, expounding the Constitution, we have to rely on the tools of interpretation.
My lord, yes.
I look at the Constitution post 18th Amendment. To me, the dictator argument is out of the window because it is the 18th Amendment passed by the Parliament. So I need to give it a very serious thought in interpreting the Constitution. So every word to me is important. I could just disregard all the words and say this is not the Constitution. That cannot happen, even though I might disagree with the wording of it, but some meaning has to be attributed to it. I find the declaration firstly making no sense, but I have to give it a meaning because I can't throw it out of the Constitution. I don't have the jurisdiction to do that. So having said that, you were at that moment explaining that the court of law could have criminal and civil both. Could you just resume from there and explain?
A court...
Can you also attend to a side query with what my lord has just observed? My lord is, with the greatest of respect, assuming that there will be redundancy to the Constitution. I would reframe it. There would be redundancy to the interpretation of the Constitution by this court, which is not quite the same thing. The Constitution does not say that you stand disqualified. We say you stand disqualified.
My lord,
if the Constitution had simply said so, end of story, fine. That argument would be, but it is how we interpreted the Constitution has said so. I don't know if that's a valid point or not.
May I, as counsel, mediate a safer course for myself by saying, by saying.
No, please, we never mind anything being said here.
No, my lord, because
you see, we bounce ideas, our thinking clarifies.
No, take the hard response.
My lord,
be as critical as you want.
My lord, the